We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New York Giants. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready, set. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Off play action. Hopkins. First throw of the game going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Fields going to change things up here. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
What y'all niggas over here playing with each other for? It's 2 of y'all getting, how 2 of y'all getting blocked by 1 dude?
Too shy of the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Fields on 1st down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Oh, jump up and pick it off.
Incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Why I can't move? Come on, man. Man, this game's so fucking broke.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Slot man moves right. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here.
Bro.
He's got room to roam. And he'll be out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his ninth
What's good about it?
touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So a great
What's good about it, Mir?
The turnover on the other side, and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. In his first throw of the game, I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Throwing on first down. Hopkins gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Back to throw. Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's
Cover
one of the
three.
better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this
Cover
before.
3.
But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires incomplete.
Down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by his defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 15. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
I just was asking a question, bro. What you thought was good about it, that's all.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Six-0 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a
No
little bit of
Catholicism, but I make a best.
Go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Going quickly out wide to Moore. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Yeah, nigga wanted to pop pass.
Play action. It's Fields.
This nigga beat by 5 yards.
It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man
Look at
coverage
that.
out left, and they end up running a crossing route rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The slot man in motion right. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they'll run on the inside.
How you don't get the tackle right there? The end?
For a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bears are able to extend their
Look at
lead.
that. What are you doing?
So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't it speak to how well he works with this offensive line? They know he doesn't need a
Well, I mean, what you want me to do about? I mean, what you want me to do about that? Nigga in position to make a play, he just run by the dude. I can't do nothing about that, bro. I can't do nothing about that, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Smith to return it. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
No Catholicism, but I make confessions.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st down, Hopkins. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Hopkins. Complete
boy.
inside to Hyatt. And he takes
Boy,
it
you
just
inaccurate today.
shy of the red zone before going out. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Got to give him a chance, man.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Back to throw again. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. They'll look to throw again. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And they'll run for it with Barkley. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up.
No Catholicism, but I make confessions.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Moore, the man in motion. Back to throw, Fields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, it's Fields. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in.
I got you playing inside, but you beat, bro. Why are y'all beat?
I put my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. Here we go. So after the incompletion on first, now second.
Inside.
Off play action, Fields.
Hey, you playing outside and you beat.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Dang, bro.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Fields throwing again. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here's Smith to return it. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. On 1st and 10, Hopkins.
Man, this nigga is missing everything this game, bro.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity.
Come on, dog.
So far hasn't gone according to right through it and show him what he's made of.
A final shot before break. Hopkins looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And award that sack to Boogie Basham. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Here's Fields. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Moore, the man in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, man.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's returnable now for Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins.
Man, this nigga is...
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. All right. And be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball is likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw. Hopkins.
I just don't understand. Why are we missing all our throws today?
Big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
I don't understand.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Barkley is not going anywhere.
This dude ain't normally that bad.
Gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Hyatt goes in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Hopkins. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the score.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 39 that time. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Fields changing the play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Azeez Ojulari bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Chicago. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to get about 4 second down.
Oh, boy, how you get 4 out of that?
Just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground,
how?
right?
This is where covering the football,
1, maybe?
all the ball security
An extra 3?
Ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. On second down, they'll run it here. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Bears look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Point after try forthcoming. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and it stays right where it is.
Oh, boy.
So with his PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this.
Oh, why did jump?
They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the
stretch.
And create extra space.
Boy, you stretch niggas are.
2 yards good enough for a first.
Ooh.
To be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now Fields going to move him around. Now they'll change things up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. One play action. Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment and shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Bears! From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Excuse me.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about
My dog been missing every throw this game.
How to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hopkins. This short throw caught by Goddard. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Throwing on first down. Hopkins. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So this one in the win column for the Chicago